Hey guys, Takanasak here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy II! Let's go take a look for that Mithril today. I'm primarily going to be preserving my MP when it comes to cave trips or dungeon trips, like this one will be. And the reason for that will be apparent for this one. Explore a bit of the cave, but we need to come around this mountainside and then hop in the canoe, which, for some reason, we just don some hats. Why not? There is another new enemy around here I didn't bother showing off, called a Vampire Thorn. He is just a step up above the Leg Eater there, so there's really nothing to note about him whatsoever. Let's go this way first. We can meet up with the Goblin Guards in here, and we can also meet up with a lot of Yetis in here, so be a little careful for the bow attack if you meet up with a lot of the Goblin Guards. And this will be a fairly common battle here, the mix, the bow combo of death, which I like to call. This one isn't too bad, but later in the dungeon you can run up with the soldier there, mixed with, I believe it's 6 of those other guys, or I guess it would be 7 altogether. And that is just way more bow than your guys can handle at this point, if you're not grinding like I am. But otherwise, not absolutely terrible. I'm just going to use a few ice here. Would like to get it to level 2. It's not absolutely mandatory that I do so, but, well, you'll see. Excuse me. Yay! Kind of wonder why they made them run forward like that instead of just hanging out and dancing like they normally do. I don't know. Come over here, we can get some more treasure! 200 monies! And there was a soldier there who dropped a garlic. If you happen to win one of those, it will damage groups of undead monsters, which we haven't come across yet, so. And for the most part, Maria's just going to be attacking because, well, she doesn't have a whole lot else to do. I do want to preserve her MP, like I said, but I want to get her shield up a little bit, too. If at all possible. Go away. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to edit out as many battles as I possibly can. As you see, they're not very... another garlic. Not very fast-paced, as you might expect from a Nintendo game. It can't be helped. Alright, let's go to the northwest. And I suppose I should be opening up the menu every now and then. I get an eye drop there. To let you guys know where my stats are. And I'll do that periodically. I don't know if I'm going to do it every video, probably not, but come up here for a potion. And that was one of the fantastic bow battles I was mentioning, and fortunately, nobody decided to use a bow at all. However, Guy was still horribly murdered in that battle. And what do we have here? Another potion! Now, that's pretty much all I have Min for, is to revive you. And as painful as sitting through the long battles are, the other 3 doors there lead to a dead end. They are very good to sit through, as you're more likely to gain stat growths in that manner. Let's come down here for even more, One more than I had, I guess. Oh goody, Min's power increased. Just what he needed. Let's go down first. Precarious Bridge. For 50 more gold, or gil, I suppose. Oh, why not? Let's show one battle against a Yeti. Because it is ever so fun. 11! Take that! Oh. Doubles Maria's damage on 1 hit, and half the hits there. Oh well. It's to be expected, I suppose. Lots of sprinters today. Guess it's easier than some of the other combinations. Kinda looks like a genie, look at that. looks like he's missing his left leg, and then looks like... I love it. Nelly, Oh. That bastard. With all the skeletons. Oh. Alright, well, that was quick. Don't underestimate ninja skills. Ooh. And here we have a new enemy. Not very fun. These guys are balloons. If you damage them, I don't think you have to get them to critical, but they don't have very much HP to begin with. But if you damage them, you have a chance for them to explode on you and deal some pretty decent damage on you. I think it'll do, I want to say between 20 and 30 damage is how much it typically does for these guys. So you saw my strategy there. I will use Furion and Guy to attack one of them, and they are weak to fire. And I believe they are also weak to a bolt, if you have that. So I believe that's two ways to go about them. With their pink eyes of death. He's quite happy, though. Oh, that's unfortunate. Explode? Explode. Ow! Jesus! Okay, apparently it'll do a little more than that. I'll leave her there. She's pretty much guaranteed to get some stat growth out of that. And if you're playing through and you notice that Furion is lagging behind HP, he has done that every time I've played this game. I don't think that they have a different chance to attack the other characters there. It's just, I don't know, it's just an anomaly for the playthroughs that I've done. How I want to handle the healing is I want to heal anybody that gets below about 40 there, so that's just my area where I want to start healing. And if we head up, we can get some more treasure in the form of a fire book, which I don't want for anybody. It is, however, quite unusual for Maria to have the most HP. I don't think I've ever seen that in a playthrough. Something new every time. And when we get to this intersection, let's head up. Everywhere else is a dead end. If you ever see me bypassing those doors, it just means that it is an empty room, and there are a lot of those in Final Fantasy II, unfortunately. Well, let's head down. And these guys will pretty much be all over this floor. They don't have a whole lot of HP, but they have an absurd amount of defense. So the way to get around that is you either need a critical hit, or they are weak to both fire and ice, I believe, if you want to go that route. So I believe splitting the attack should murder both of them. Alright. Yeah, easy enough if you have any form of magic there. One of the reasons you do want somebody using magic, there are a few battles in the game that are either absurdly hard, or maybe even downright impossible without magic there, so. And if we follow this, well, I was gonna say all the way around, but, yeah, why not? Easy enough battle. And we're almost through this area, so I don't mind burning off a little more MP. You can see why I conserved it. I'm gonna do that through the dungeons anyway, but this dungeon is pretty magic heavy as you get towards the bottom floors here. Got the balloons and the green jellies or green slimes there. And before we open this, I would like to heal myself. It would be a wonderful idea. Not that it really matters with Furion there, whose hit points are about half of the other guys. And one more how to do it. Alright, looking pretty good there. For once we open this chest, we get the exit spell. But it's a trap! And this guy is extremely tough. And the primary reason I wanted the ice spell You know what? Let's have Furion just cure. Maybe he'll get a MP growth there. Yeah, you want to use Ice. Fire won't be as effective. He is weak to Ice. And I'm just going to use Min to... Ooh, a first strike. Alright. I was going to say use Min to revive whoever the land turtle will decide to murder in the first round. Furion, I highly doubt he is going to be able to take a shot from him. As you can see, his defense is very high, very tough monster for this stage of the game. So if you have Ice, you should be just fine. I think he'll only be able to take 2 before I drop him here. Nonsense curing! Oh. Quickly. Hooray! Yeah, that battle's easy enough. If you kill somebody, just use Min to revive him. We get 200 gil. And if you happen to have anything leveled up to level 3, if you meet up with that battle with all the goblin guards, you can just use a level 3 magic. And just murder them flat out that way there. Level 2 can potentially kill them, but it's unlikely. I think they have about 10 HP or so in there. And I believe Fire at level 2 was doing between... I think I see a low of 6 and a high of 11. So there's that. This guy's not really as strong as he looks. Just that black face and the godly shield of smiting and the, I guess he's kind of an odd-shaped sword there, but anybody who's got horns on his armor is a badass. Except for this guy, apparently. Get him? Murder. There we go. I knew we could do it. A little slowly, but we can do it. And now that Maria's completely out of MP, I'm going to use that ether on her. Should give her... Yep, there you go. I was going to say around 30, but... And there's only one more place left to go. And that was a battle against 6 balloons, and I was kind of wondering how catastrophic that would have been were I to... let's see. Oh, everybody's actually full HP. If I would have fire 2'd them... yeah, heal up here. And then not killed any of them in the group there. What's this guy guarding? That Mithril's mine! And here we have another one of you, except for he is a sergeant. And I'm not going to be able to damage him, so once again, Furion will be curing. He has pretty absurd defense. Use your highest level spell, and Min will once again be just support, like he has been. I don't think he's going to take out Maria or Guy in one shot. As you can see, he does have the bow skill. Level 3 there. Should do 60 damage, and I got a very lucky guess on who to heal there. But let's heal Min. He's not super strong, other than not being able to get through his defense without a critical hit. He should only take 3 fires. Yay! Ineffective? Can't believe it! Well, apparently he's just gonna go bow nuts. Which I'm okay with. I believe it does a little less damage than his normal attacks. Murder it? 2 hits for 0 damage. Maria? Go? Death! Oh, come on. Murdered! Oh well. Now his life spell is level 7, and it revives with 7... Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh. But, yeah, it revives people with 7 HP. I thought the ratio was a little better than that for life level to HP recovered once healed, but, well, apparently not. If you're lucky, you can get some Mithril equipment from him, but unfortunately, I'm not not that lucky. Alright, let's just grab this. The Mithril! And now I am going to walk out of here as much as I can, and I will use the exit spell, which I'm going to give to Guy, to exit out if things get too hairy. But I'll meet you back at Selmando next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy II. This is Takamasak, and I'll see you later.